Good morning, darlings. It's another coffee morning. In this video, I am going to talk about random things. No particular subject, but a lot has been going on this week. And the first thing I want to tell you is at the end of this video, there is going to be a heartfelt offer for you, my favourite people. So hang around for that because it will be worth it and it's not going to cost you a bean. Anyway, I've got my coffee. It's nearly cold. The first thing is that I'm wearing a new lipstick. Now, Sheila, this is Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. I'll put it in the description below because I can't read it. Anyway, it's this and this colour, and I would say it is more like a salmon pink, and I actually like it. It's very similar to Bobbi Brown's Sandwash Pink, and I love that, and I've had it for years, and then they go and discontinue it. I mean, what are they like? Not giving me any warning. The other thing is that I'm going to be making a short video series of short videos for people with ADHD. Now, the reason why I'm embarking on this particular jaunt is because I am going to be tested to see if I've actually got ADHD. Now, I've always said I'm quirky, and you know I've said that often enough. However, I've been watching so many videos on ADHD, and every time I watch them and I listen to them, I think I do that. Yes, I do that too. Oh, and yesterday, oh my goodness, I watched another video, I think it was Loose Women, and they were talking about binge eating or compulsive eating. If I tell you, now this is something I've often done, and I've always thought I had a 40-stone woman inside of me just waiting to come out. Yesterday, I was full, comfortably full, wouldn't have needed to eat for hours, and yet, this is what I did. I'd exercised for 2 hours. I'd done the 3-minute, the 10-minute Japanese things. I'd done a new workout with a lady called Shelley, which I'll leave a link to her channel. And then I'd done an hour's rowing, and I've been on this kick for a whole week. You got that in mind, right? So I then thought, what can I eat? I went to the fridge and I got a big pot of Belgian double chocolate chip frozen yogurt. It was a new pot and about 6 inches tall by 3 inches wide. Probably 2 normal helpings for normal people. So I undid it. I took the first spoonful and I thought, oh God, that's so lovely. I got halfway through and oh gosh, I feel really full. But I soldiered on. I'm not one to give up, you know. I just battled through it and I ate the entire amount right down to the bottom. And then I scraped the pot. By that time I was feeling a little bit sick. But it didn't stop me. I continued to eat flapjacks for the rest of the afternoon. And then, if all the previous wasn't bad enough, I thought, well, it's dinner time. I better get that in early because I don't want to be eating after 6. So I ate a pasta dish. And then I felt really, really uncomfortable. I can't understand that. I don't know why I self-sabotage on such a massive scale when I do. I don't seem to have the willpower to stop this really naughty person that sits on my left-hand side and tells me to eat. Anyway, I found out compulsive eating is a symptom of ADHD. So I'm not a greedy cow. It's not my fault if I do have ADHD. I tell you, if I get a box of Cocoa Pops, those chocolate Rice Krispie things, if I get a box of that, then I know as soon as I have opened the box and torn open the plastic stuff inside, I will get a really large bowl, fill it up with the Cocoa Pops, pour probably a pint of milk on it, and I will sit and eat it. And then if I'm on my own and nobody's watching, I will continue until I have finished the entire box. I don't buy the massive box because frankly that would be greedy, but it's the normal size box, and that's still a few thousand calories, but I have often done that, and I don't know why. I can see that I'm 11 stone 5 now, and it's probably because I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks or more. So I thought, I don't want to be medicated, even if I am ADHD, because all the medications they prescribe you for it are medications that will set off restless leg syndrome. My restless leg syndrome is made abundantly clear if I take SSRIs or any type of antihistamine drug, things like that. There are several drugs that you just have to avoid at all costs if you have restless leg syndrome. All of those seem to be the ones that people take for ADHD. And anyway, I do like the quirky side of me. I do like that I'm hyperactive because it makes me get things done. What I would like to know, though, is if I just am ADHD and, I just have to find different ways of coping with it. But I wouldn't be medicated. So I wasn't going to get tested. That was the thing I was meandering about. And then I spoke to Claire, my daughter, and I said, I'm not going to get tested. I don't need to be tested because I don't need medication. She said, Mum, if you don't get tested, then you will probably think that you're a little bit of a fraud until you've got the certificate or whatever it is. You will need the diagnosis to be able to say, this is what I've got. I've been tested. I've been diagnosed. And do you know what? My worst dread is feeling like a fraud. I've got imposter syndrome writ large over everything. And if I was talking about ADHD and not tested, I will think somebody's going to find out I haven't had a test and they'll call me a fraud. And even despite me having every symptom available, I don't want to be a fraud. I want to be honest. So I said, oh, yes, you are right. So what I did then was I got onto Bupa because it takes forever to get in touch with the NHS people because it's very prevalent. And I don't want to use ADHD as a crutch for my bad behaviour. And I don't want to say, oh, I only do this because I got ADHD. But if I do have it, then at least I will know why I binge eat at times. I'd never throw up, but I do binge eat. And then I regret it. And then I will be able to tell you all about it. And do you know what? ADHD often comes with the menopause. A lot of women our age, 60 and beyond, well, I'm 69 now, so I think I've been like it all my life. My report all those years ago said, Imogen is easily distracted and likes to distract others. And those were the exact words in my report at my boarding school, and that is over 50 years ago. It would also explain why I get hyper-focused on a new hobby and then go online and purchase everything. And then I realise I have no talent for it, like all that fabric and all those sewing machines. And then I have the regret, the buyer's remorse. But I don't deal with it instantly. I wait until I beat myself up sufficiently to regret it, and then I give it away. Now, you're thinking, why am I subscribed to this nutter? But it is what it is, darlings. And we've all probably got a touch of it. The other thing is that I've been thinking, I want to do something more for you. For those people that comment to me week in, week out, no matter how ropey my video is, they leave me messages. I'm sure they watch to the end, which is amazing. They are so loyal. I have been really thinking what I can do. And the one thing that I can do, and it's not going to cost you a penny, is form an inner circle. Within that inner circle, we will swap telephone numbers. Now that sounds quite random, but I'm a good supportive friend. There are a few that do have my telephone number and we WhatsApp almost daily. If they are feeling down, I will always send them a voice message over WhatsApp. I know that it does brighten somebody's day because they know that I am thinking about them. It does actually give me a lot of joy to be supportive in that way, in a way that I can't be on this channel because it's too remote. I think I'll do it about once every 2 weeks or something. I'll put those names at the end of the video. And if you click off way before the end of the video, you'll never know, will you? But that's not why I'm doing it. I want to find those people that watch my videos an active part of this channel, like Patricia, Jennifer, Melly Cam, and Sheila. There are quite a few that just spring to my mind already. Elizabeth. There are just lots. And I want to give you more access so that I can support you in return. What, does that sound like something you would like? Or am I just having too high an opinion of myself? And if that's so, I do apologise. Having said that, I am a married lady, so this is not open to you gentlemen. As much as I love you all dearly, I think my husband would be a little bit worried if I started texting with other men. And, you know, he's 85, what can I say? He knows what he likes the sport, he loves me. I want to expand my friendships, and that includes you. So if that is something that you would like to do, let me know. I will put my email address with those names at the end, and that's how it will go on. Eventually, we will have quite a wide inner circle. What do you think? And if you have been, thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye-bye.